from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the sixth inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the sixth, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Now at the plate is Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 4:05.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's 1-1 to Brock. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting first, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now to bat, Michael Lee, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2-0 now. Fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
One out, bases empty, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Now the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Oh, he makes the stop to first. He is out.
Batting third. The third baseman, Mike. Missed.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brock waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. So here is Mark Mcguire. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Mcguire.
Here's the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting six, the center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
So the bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on the way.
Hey!
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Real Muto. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Right. Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike called. 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, it'll be JT Realmuto. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. From the stretch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Runner's going. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Here's a look over to first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now. This is foul right side. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
Well,
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. with the one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Digging in will be Tommy Edmond. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit out towards second. Segura has it, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Base is empty, 2 away, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here comes Jimmy Rollins, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Lee is there, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
So next to hit is Zach Eflin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate here is Ozzie Smith back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken for
That's
ball
off the
2.
plate. Ball 2.
Three and
3-0
0
the
now.
count.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he
Ball
lays
4.
off there,
Take the
ball
base.
4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Next up, Lou Brock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. And a pitch
Ball
out.
1, no
Nothing
strike.
doing, though, and that's ball 1. Smith on at first. Nobody out. And this
Ball,
one's
that's off
too
the
far
plate.
inside, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here it comes, 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Michael Lee. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. There's Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So now here is Richie Ashburn.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bump for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A runner at second, nobody out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now here is Mike Schmidt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. They'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Andrew Mccutchen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. Phillies lead this one 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Mcguire.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The 0-1.
No, that's
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in is Yadier Molina, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Stepping in next, Tyler O'Neill, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Miles Mikolas, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 39, Miles Mikolas.
Bottom of the inning now, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Mcguire, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hit on the ground out to short. Smith is up with it, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And this is low, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Hard on the ground toward short. Smith is there, and there's out number two.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. O'Neill finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Pitch on the way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Brings in Tommy Edmond. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. and we just saw 3 in a row.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Stan Musial.
Now the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Edmond, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1.
Hey, dude. I got the count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. In now, Ozzie Smith. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense.
Daniel Ponce de Leon will come
Now
on out of the
pitching for
bullpen
St.
as he'll be
Louis.
appearing in his 3rd
Number
game this
32.
season. Into the box, Zach Eflin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home
The
6th.
pitcher, Zach.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Richie Ashburn stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene
Segura standing in. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in once again is Ozzie Smith. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 now. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Now a move over to first, back in standing. Another full count pitch home. And he popped him up. Schmidt trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rollins has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Next, it'll be Michael Lee. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Mark Mcguire. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 delivery.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Two and 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards lead 1. They trail it here 2-0.
7th-inning stretch.
Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now into the box, Mike Schmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Mike Schmidt.
I'm set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey. Two balls, one strike. No, inside.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Bryce Harper will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And now the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A runner at first with no outs here. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Mccutchen.
Standing in now, Andrew Mccutchen. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brock looks up. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 249 career, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Jimmy Rollins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up is Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. Runner back safely. Now the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. But the Fightins strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, who was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
The count is 2-1.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
Ball
A
three.
sinker that misses for a ball.
It's out. It's
Tommy
3-1.
Edmond would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And all that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now here it comes.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball
That
2.
misses 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
That's ball
And he
3.
misses again, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Adios, pelota. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, the pitcher's going to be kicking himself on that one. You have to look in the on-deck circle. You see the pitcher with the donut on his bat. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate 3-1.
Shane Victorino will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Shane Victorino.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Next to hit is Richie Ashburn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Camp.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Next to dig in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of
2
this.
balls.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
They jam him that time, but he's able to fight it off to keep the at-bat alive. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball
Now
4.
batting, third baseman, Mike.
Now to the plate, here is Mike Schmidt. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher to just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds, and the lead is now 5-0. Ranger Suarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 55.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edmond. He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Suarez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Soft liner to the left side. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Digging in next, Lou Brock. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's not easy to win a game, but particularly when you only get 4 hits. But that's what good teams do when they play good baseball. It's not all about getting hits. It's about pitching, defense, and base running. And they did those areas quite well in this one.
5-0 the final score today. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.